Let's see the quick demo of third person controller, which is a free asset. So let me maximize, and if I just move here and there, so yeah, it's working fine. And even this character actually can move, jump, and also it can run, right? That's around here. Even see this person controller movement based on that your your character position, right? So if character moving here, so it is moving there. And also see that is there, just check here, and then this, right? So yeah, everything is look like this is a third person controller asset, free asset, which has that character around this particular ground, and that character can laugh, that jump, and also can move and then run also, right? So these are things actually over there, and that we will implement in this session. Even which has this flexibility, which can support this mobile view as well. Okay, so if I just change to simulator, and if I just moving to here, see it is going to there and this there. So any direction actually based on that UI button or UI instruction. Okay, and even if I want to see this view, so it is just seeing that view. Even I want to jump, I can jump. Even I want to run, so I can run it again. Okay, so those are things we will see how we can easily implement in our Unity. And yeah, let's go to that implementation. So before implementation, I'm especially recommend, if you first time visit my channel, which is .NET real world example, and especially recommend this section, right? Because previously I just covered that first person controller, how we can add that first person controller along with their FPS starter. So how we can add first person shooter mechanism over there, so that we can see complete view using the shooter, right? So also there's a couple of things if you starting over here. So I just made couple of session for that Unity, uh, to build a game. Like this is a complete advanced runner game, also cube runner game for the basics. And there's a one section where you can just start, okay, how we can set up everything for that development perspective. Okay, so yeah, let's moving to the implementation. Let's just start the implementation. So here just I'm open that Unity Hub, and just create a new project for that third person controller, which is free assets, and just make it over here like third asset. Okay, and you choose that universal 3D. I'm using that universal 3D, and also I uncheck that I don't want to connect to Unity Cloud, so simply create a new project. So once you load your project, so it's look like this project is a nothing, just empty view, right, which have nothing over there. Okay, so what I can do, I'll add that free asset over here, which is a third person controller. And where I can get that, so simply I can just open Unity store. So Unity store over there, and go to that Unity store asset. Okay, go to that particular website. This is a free official website or asset store, and here we can look for third, or just look for free asset, and then you can look for the third person controller. Okay, so looking for like this. Okay, so once you here, now see I just already purchased this. That's why not a purchase, actually it's free. So once you use that in your project, so it is showing as a you already taking care, right? So let me show you how I can use it. So see, this is that first person and this is the third person. Okay, so both are similar, but only difference it's have that the third person, one of that character it does not have. And also that first person controller has that only looking for that on that particular character movement. But here that character where actually movement, those are actually taken care in this third person controller. So this is just a little bit update, but yeah, let me just click on that. And here once you click, so definitely it will ask to, okay, add my asset. So click on add my asset. And if you are not logged in, yeah, see, if you are not logged in first time, so definitely it will ask to log in. So let me logged in with your account. So it is my account, so I'm using that default Google account. So this is one. So once you authenticate completed, so then actually this asset will be allowed to add in your project. Okay, now see, now it is showing on this option like open in a Unity, right? And also it is completely free, so you can use it. And also if you want to see some views on that, like how look like, okay, so see, this has the character, this has complete view and the top floor, even whatever we have, whatever options, actually whatever that animations on that particular character which we have applied, like jump in air, jump land, those are things. Actually these are the informations about here. Even we have that videos, so you can just play around this video. So let me quickly open this Unity, and once you open, so see, it is just directly open your package manager. Okay, so ideally there's a two way. Ideally you can just open directly over there, or you can just directly go to this window and open that package manager. That is pretty much same. Okay, and in here you will, once you add over there, add a new asset. So it's look like in your asset section, my asset section in the package manager, you are able to see all kind of asset which you are added over here, right? So as of now I just add, which one is third person controller, right? So simply if you first time add on this year project, so definitely it will ask to over here to download. Okay, but as of now it's look like import, right? That means I already download. So it is, see, it is showing as a re-download, or you can just re-download, right? So I'm not doing that because I already done. So what I will do, simply I can import. So click on that import, and it is asking to, okay, install and update, yes, and import. So once you import, now close this window. Okay, and where you can get that asset. Okay, so you can get asset in this asset folder, and might be sometime required in a restart in your Unity project. So if you're not getting that, so you can just simply restart. But as of now I can see I have that new starter asset over there, which is adding over there in these assets. And if you expand that, you will see that a third person controller is over there. So simply expand that, and if you expand over here, if you go to that scene folder, you will see this kind of things over here. So these are actually main scene over there, the playground scenes. So that we have to simply drag and drop over here. So I can just drag and drop, or I can just simply double click on that. So once you double click, now see, it is just replace your scene to over here, right? And yeah, sometime can be happen, like see, first time just I double click on that and just is reloaded, it's perfectly fine. It's reloaded perfectly fine, right? But it can be issue in your place if you do first time. So it should not be loaded actually properly, like it should be an a blue or some other screen, right? Might be the reason, like I'm using that pipeline universal pipeline project, right? So in this case actually sometime it's not supported, this asset. So in this case what you can do, simply you have to go to that window and go to that rendering one, and simply you can just render pipeline to over here. Okay, and click on that, and once you click, so you can just choose that material update and initialize and convert it. Okay, so I already done, so I'm not going to do that. Simply you can just close that and run this application and see how actually this work and look like, and then we will discuss later other whatever actually we have in this asset. Okay, so I can run this. Okay, now see, I can run it, and let me make it a full screen first. Okay, so I can just move according to my mouse. Now see, I'm just mouse over right and left, so it is just moving. So that is actually the third person controller. See, when that our character or our person, whatever player actually moving around the place, so it should be moving around that complete, right? But in first person controller, only actually that character focus on the character, like where actually character is going on. Okay, so yeah, let me run this and just play, and see, I can move, I can walk, even I can jump. See, I can jump, and yeah, I can walk, and if I want to run, or if I can this character to run, so see, if I here and if I just on the top, yeah, I can just jump on there, and if I just jump on there, and here I can just move it again. Even if I want to run, so I think it can run like this. I think shift for shift and arrow, so I can run it. See, I can run here and there. See, I can run this, correct? So I can run as well. So now let me go to that. Okay, so let me claim this stair. So let me go there. Yeah, let me check first actually it is working fine or not. Yeah, if I want to here, yeah, see, I can here. Okay, and same thing if I just move around this here, open like top to view, right? So I can this, and even let me move this some around. Yeah, I already did something. Okay, even if I just go back to on the top, so I can go there. Yeah, it's perfectly working fine, this free asset. Even this is if you're trying to start your game, I think this is the best asset actually to playing with that, so that you can get idea how actually your game is working in Unity, right? So this is okay, so let me here, yeah, so this is end of this stair, right? And what I can do if I just jump this, so let me try to jump in this here to here. Okay, so what I can do if I shift and then okay, yeah, I can jump it. Okay, even if I jump to here, see, yes, okay, that's cool. Okay, so that means it's working fine. So yeah, if I can jump, no, I cannot. Okay, so that's fine. So this is that overview on that how actually working, everything is working fine. So let me go to that project section and see what actually how actually that implement. Okay, so basically this is your player, right? And in this player which have those section which have skeleton, geometry, and player root camera, right? So this is that player root camera which is the focusing actually player actually how is the moving and on, and this is geometry. And here basically if I show you on the scanner, okay, so this is that amateur mesh. So whatever that our player, right? So this is mesh actually. So if you want to change your character, like as of now this is look like a robot, right? If you want to change a character, that I will do in an upcoming session. But yeah, it's just a place you can just replace your mesh. So any character if you replace, so that should be work as like that. Okay, don't worry about that, we'll tell that how we can do that. And also this is that skeleton. So about this character, whatever that is skeleton, like they have a left, right, and a spine and all everything, right? So these are complete player section. And this is a player follow camera, like how actually player just the follow the camera, like player and in behind and front end and everything, right? And this is a main camera, and this is that environment actually, this environment, complete environment, right? So this is just creating as an environment, like there's a box, stairs, and everything over there. So these are completely things, and if you want to add something else on over there, so you can add in here, right? And make it accordingly. Okay, and this is environment and is also completed. And this is that UI event system, so that UI can handle everything. And this is one of the section, if you see, this is a invisible, right? So how can visible, actually this is working for that mobile supports. So if you just select this and check this, so it will be allow, and it will be show you. See, if just uncheck, see, if you uncheck, so that mobile controller, it should not be appear. Okay, so if you check, so mobile controller will be over there. Okay, and if I run, let me show you how actually working this controller using this mobile controller. Okay, basically in this game mode actually it's not working, because I think it is just supported only mobile, right? Mobile canvas. So what I can do, I can just change it to my game to is a simulator. Okay, so that it is make a mobile things, and then see, yeah, now it's working, right? Those controller. And even if I want to run, Yeah, it is jump working, but running is not supporting either. I don't know why. Might be some device issue. Even if you use something. Okay, I think then we have to. Yeah, I think in this here we require shift key, I guess. So yeah, once I shift key or arrow the next key, yeah. Yeah, so in this arrow along with this button is working. Okay. So I don't know why it's, but yeah, in this case, yeah, the view section also here I can just view, even I just move right, left, top, so where I want to move it, so I can move it also. So yeah, I think it's pretty much good for this, right? So all that as it, but yeah, that upcoming session will take care like uh how actually that change this character, like my our own character, right? That is a very important. So that's all for this session. Have a nice day and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.